Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. Don't know whether I showed you this last episode, but this is the latest purchase. Daggerwin made this purchase, nothing to do with me, but yeah, it's the Mack, what is it, a truck, American truck. So yeah, we'll be using that probably. I think he's going to get a tanker for that to put on for the water for the greenhouses and the goats and stuff like that, and we'll probably maybe get a grain trailer for it as well in the future. So I'm sure it'll be very handy. It'll certainly be faster than casting with the tractor down the main roads and stuff. So yeah, that should be a beneficial purchase hopefully. And it was a used as well, so it was cheaper than what it would have been normally. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a lot of money in the account, 415,000, which is absolutely excellent. And we're going to use that money to put towards various things, but first of all I think we're going to buy two fields, the two closest to us. Daggerwin's just been discussing this with me and he thinks we should get both of these. So we are going to buy them now. And they're both already planted and growing as well, which is excellent. It's left us with 80,000. It's not a huge amount, but it's still not too bad. And yeah, both of these fields are growing. They're already fully fertilised, I think, as well. One's barley, one is oats. How are they for weeds? They are. Number 9 needs weeding. Number 6 is absolutely perfect though. It looks like it's got no lime. Yep, it's no lime requirement needed. It's been rolled as well. Something we need to get really is a roller for the fields. It doesn't have any weeds and it's fully fertilised. It's absolutely excellent. That field 6 well worth buying. Number 9 though needs weeding, so let's go and do that now. We'll get on a tractor. Doesn't really matter which one. Whichever one comes first, we'll do that one then. We'll get the hoe from wherever that is. I think it's around the other side. I'll have to check that. I think it's around here. But yeah, we'll get the hoe on and we'll go and weed our new field, which is the barley field, I think. So I'll do that now. Daggerwin's over there, he's just about to start loading the sunflower oil pallets because the best price is March for selling them. I have just, what I thought was finished the weeding, but I went to just go and check on the map now and it's still showing that it's got weeds in it, so I think what's happened is I'm too late in the year somehow, even though it's only March, to do it with the hoe. I don't know. So it looks like we're going to have to get the sprayer on again and do it with the sprayer instead because obviously the hoe didn't work. I wish I'd checked that before I finished the job rather than after I finished it, because now I've just wasted about, well, it was only about 4 minutes in real time, but it's still a bit of a waste of time. So we're going to have to try that again. So we'll get the sprayer on and go and try and kill the weeds again. It seems like they're unkillable weeds. Yeah, you really wouldn't have thought that March was too late in the year to do this, the hoeing. It's not really usually fully grown by that period of time. It's only quite early in the season, so you wouldn't have thought they would have got that big, and they didn't look particularly tall weeds, did they? They were just very small weeds. I think a weeder would work. We don't actually own a weeder. Maybe it would be worth having a weeder as well as a hoe. I'm not sure. Not that we can afford it at the moment, because we've spent all the money now. The big drop in money was Daggerwin buying the water bowser for the lorry that we bought. But we are selling the sunflower oil pallets now, so that's good. That's a bit of money coming back in again. Right, so we're at the field again. Let's try and kill the weeds again. Let's just, before we go too far this time, let's check that they are actually being sprayed off. A little bit done, and then just have a quick look on the map to make sure that they are killing the weeds. Yes, it's working this time. It's a shame it's got the dead weed thing rather than actually removing the weeds now. It's just we've got dead weeds, but at least you won't be able to see them. They won't grow any taller. I think what it must be is that it's the crop actually. It's the crop itself that's too tall rather than the weeds. I think that's why it didn't work with the hoe. but I'm guessing it would have worked with a weeder. It's the same problem we were having with the contracts, doing the contracts. The hoe doesn't work unless the crop is very short, it seems. Although I think that's a new thing, because I'm sure I used to do hoeing jobs with the crop at this sort of growth stage and it wasn't a problem. I think that's only changed fairly recently. One thing I haven't checked is if there's any collectibles on this new plot of land that we bought, because we are allowed to pick up collectibles if they're on our own land. That's a rule for this particular series. So if there are any collectibles in any of these sheds, let me know. I might have a quick look when I finish the spraying. I might go and have a quick look to see if there's anything unusual. I don't think there will be, but I've got no idea. I don't know where any of the collectibles on this map are. I've not looked into it at all, and yeah, it's not really something we've been focusing on in this series because it's not really a collectible finding series. It's a survival series. But obviously, if we do happen to buy a plot of land that has a collectible on it, then we are allowed to pick that up. But we're not allowed to just go around looking for collectibles, because that would defeat the object of being a survival series, really. So that's why. Well, this won't take me too long. We've already done most of it, just going around once, just a little bit in the middle. So it's not really even worth time-lapsing, is it? It's a bit of an annoying length of time, really, because it's long enough that I'm kind of running out of things to talk about, but not that long that it would be worthwhile doing a time-lapse, because it is literally going to take me a few seconds really to finish this off. Just up and down probably once more. You know, just up this row, and then there's going to be a tiny triangle down in that bottom corner there, and that'll be it. So what I could do is, when I get to the end here, is just have a quick look in this shed since I'm close to it, and just see if there's anything that looks maybe like a collectible in there. I doubt there will be, but you never know. Daggerwin's still selling products. It seems to be taking him a long time to do it. I don't know why. He's probably carrying one pallet at a time, I should think. Yeah, this looks like an empty shed. We do own it though, I assume. I think it comes with this field. So we have got a little bit of extra storage for something if we needed to store a fairly small thing in here. It's not really very useful, I don't think. I don't know whether we could sell it and maybe build something there instead. Something more useful than an empty shed, I don't know. And there is one more shed to look at as well over here, so we could do that as well. I've just finished this. This is the last little bit here. Oh. Is it not spraying anymore? Oh no, it's doing. That's weird. It is working, it just seems to be extremely delayed on updating the map. Right, so we can fold that up, and let's quickly go and have a look over here. I don't think there's anything there. Looks like another empty shed. Yeah, I don't think we've got any collectibles on this plot anyway. There is that other bigger one we've bought as well, which is an oat field. There may be something over there, but probably unlikely. I think they tend to put the collectibles in sort of more, I don't know, just not in fields, in sort of more unusual places, I suppose, more interesting locations. But there was one in the small shed on the very first plot we bought, so that was good. That feels like quite a long time ago now. I don't know when that was exactly. It was quite a few months ago in real time, wasn't it? But anyway, yeah, we've got that done finally. Took twice as long as it should have done, but never mind. Right, so we're back up to 71,000 in the bank now, because Daggerwin has been selling those sunflower oil pallets. I don't know whether anyone's sold any bread yet. I haven't sold any bread, but we might have a few bread pallets to sell if the price is any good. Let's have a quick look at bread price. Bread is best in December, so we've just gone past that, but it's not terrible at the moment. It's still, actually, it's not too bad. It's still over 5,000, and the maximum is just under 6,000. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Shall we go and have a quick look at the bakery? It's not far away. It's where is it there? How many pallets have we? Oh wow! Yeah, we've got quite a few. Well, we could sell them. Obviously, the price isn't at its best, but we've got a long time to wait, and it's only going to get worse. The price is dropping actually soon, so it might be worth selling them now, when the price is still over 5,000, rather than waiting until it gets down to 4,000, which would be even worse. So that might be worth doing. We've also got some planting to do. Field 8 and Field 3 both need planting with either sunflowers or sorghum, or soybeans. think which one. That one was canola last time, so that one could be sunflowers. I think that one was sunflowers, so we don't want to be doing double sunflowers really. So we'll plant field 8 with sunflowers. Probably do that next, and then do the bread at the end if Daggerwin doesn't do it first. Looks like he's got the trailer on. So I'm assuming he's going to go and sell the pallets at the greenhouse. That'll be what he's doing there, I think. But we will get the planter on, and we'll go and plant field number 8 with sunflowers, because we haven't actually got any sunflowers planted at the moment. We could do with some more fertiliser. There's not a lot in this planter. Don't know whether we've got any. Oh yes, we have. Good. We've got some pallets over here, so we can fill up from those. Oh, and I think I've fixed my problem that I was having with the not being able to fill up without jumping out the cab first. It was a key binding thing. I have recorded some videos on my single player series since then, before I changed it. So we'll be going back in time a bit. If you're watching the single player series as well, don't get confused if I say about still having that problem. It's because I changed it just now, and I've already pre-recorded some of the single player videos, so that's why it will still show as having that problem, but I have fixed it now as of recording this video. Oh yes, can we buy the roller? Yes, we do need to get the roller. That would be a very useful thing to buy. So yeah, that would be good. Daggerwin can then roll directly behind me once I've finished doing the planting. So yeah, just quickly going back to the issue I was having. Yeah, it was a key binding thing. Somebody mentioned it in the previous multiplayer video, I think, about the problem. And yeah, thank you so much for that. It was really useful, that comment. And I have, I think, fixed it seems, which is excellent, because I was worrying about that. It's been causing a few problems recently. So yeah, it was a conflict on the key bindings with the steering wheel and the keyboard, which I've removed the steering wheel key binding, and now the keyboard works. So that's good. So thank you so much to whoever it was that mentioned that. Anyway, let's get on now. Enough talk. Let's get on with planting this field with sunflowers. That's the field done now. I'm just having a quick look at the crop calendar, and we've got the other field to do, which we're going to probably do with either sorghum or soybeans, but that can't be done until April, so we won't be doing that today. I'll have to wait for the next episode. That'll be field number 3, unless of course we move time on today. It depends, but it certainly can't be done right at this second anyway, because that one is going to be done in April with one of those 2 crops. But as you can see there, field number 8 is all planted now with sunflowers, and Daggerwin is just in the process of rolling it with our new roller. So that's a good purchase. That means we can get all the fields now rolled from now on. So he didn't sell the bread, so I think we can go and do that now. We'll get on the we'll just turn the engine off on the Fendt, and we'll go and get on the telehandler with the trailer. Oh no, he's hasn't done that yet. I thought he was loading these pallets. Well, we could do these as well, I suppose. I wonder what he sold then, 'cause he definitely sold something. It must have been the wood, was it? Maybe. Anyway, there's our new tanker with the lorry that we purchased. We need to bring the trailer over though, because it's quite a long way away. We'll need to get it a bit closer than that. So I'll bring the trailer around, and I'll load up all of the greenhouse pallets first of all, and then possibly do the bread as well. But yeah, as we're here, we'll do the greenhouse products first. Okay, so here we are at the small farm kiosk, but we've obviously got a bit of a blockage. Daggerwin's left the tractor in the way, so we'll have to move that out of the way first, and then we'll get the products sold from the greenhouse, and then hopefully move on to the dairy, not the dairy, the bakery, and get the bread loaded up and sold as well. But let's just quickly move back to the telehandler and get these first products sold. So we should be able to get them all done in one go, hopefully. We'll try and get them to all sell together this time, possibly. Are we in the trigger? I'm not sure. We'll give it a go anyway. They might not all sell. Oh, they did. That's good. So just over 20,000 for that, 20,500 for those greenhouse products. That's looking pretty good. And now we'll head up to the bakery and we'll get the bread pallets loaded on and sold. So we just got loaded up with the bread and just checking the best price is at the small farmers kiosk as usual. Yes, so we'll go back there and get that sold. The only other thing I've just noticed, well, I've been experiencing doing this, is that this forklift is definitely losing a lot of power. I think it needs repairing, so we're going to have to get that repaired before we do much else. We obviously get the, I think the trailer needs repairing as well, but that's not really an issue. But yeah, the forklift or the telehandler definitely needs repairing, so I'm going to go and sell this and then we'll head to the shop and get it repaired. Unfortunately, I don't think we have a on-farm workshop at the moment, which is something that would be quite handy because yeah, machines do need repairing, and this one definitely needs repairing because it just feels to be lacking a lot of power. I noticed doing both of those jobs there, loading up, it just feels really, in fact even now it feels really slow to accelerate and it's not getting up to full speed. So it definitely, I think, would benefit from a service, that's for sure. So we'll just get this sold and then we'll go and repair it, I think. But yeah, the trailer does need repairing as well, but is it really worth doing? I don't know. I suppose it's free, isn't it, at the moment? It seems to not be charging us, so we might as well take advantage of that and get the trailer done as well. No harm in doing that. But yeah, first of all, let's just sell these products, this bread, and see how much we can get for this. So it won't be the best price, but it is not too bad at the moment, the price, so it'll be interesting to see what we can get. There we go, managed to get it all to go in one go. So 95,800, not too bad. I think that should work out better than just selling the flour on its own anyway, and certainly better than just selling the wheat on its own. Right, now I'm getting a bit stuck. It's not the easiest place, this, for selling, but it's better than it was when the tree was there, so it's a good job Daggerwin took the tree down. Could buy field 10? Yes, we could. The other thing we were going to think about doing was doing the sawmill, but we don't really have enough trees at the moment. I have planted some trees in the previous episode, which we could cut down when they get a bit bigger. I'll let Daggerwin buy that one if he wants to, because I bought the other two fields today. Yes, so those trees are planted over there, the oak trees, and also at the old yard. They're growing at the moment, but they will take a bit of time to establish, so there's not an awful lot of point buying the sawmill until we have a few more trees. I suppose we have all these as well, so we could have taken all them down as well. Sunflowers. Oh, is it not planted? I don't know. I haven't looked at it. Oh, it's empty, is it? Well, we've already got a big sunflower one. I think probably do a different crop. Okay, so I'm going to head off to the repair shop and get this repaired. I'm not sure what Daggerwin is going to do. He's on about drilling it or planting it with sunflowers, but I said we've already got a big sunflower field here. So I think it's probably best to wait. Yeah, we'll wait until next time, and then we can do it with sorghum or soybeans, or both. We've got 2 empty fields still, which need to be done next time in April when we can plant those crops. So yeah, I think we'll probably be doing that next time. But yeah, that's the field he's just purchased, field number 10, just to my left-hand side there. Not a huge field; it's actually quite a small field, but it's all extra land. It will be useful for growing crops and potentially cutting some of the trees down as well around if we do end up getting this sawmill, which is 150,000. So we're not that far away from that sort of money again to build that, if we decide to do that. But I think more today was a priority to get some more land really and get some more fields established, because at the moment we don't have that many trees to take down, and we do need a lot more crops growing. So I think we made the right choice there. But yeah, it would be nice to get the big, well, the £150,000 sawmill eventually at some point. I know I've been going on about it a while, just choosing the right time to do it. Okay, so this is pretty bad. We'll get that repaired. And yeah, it's not charging us, so we might as well fully repair it and the trailer. There's no harm in doing that if it's not charging for it, and I might as well do the pallet fork as well. There we go. So yeah, I'm not sure why it's not charging, but I'm not really complaining at the moment because it's useful. And now it's fully repaired, so it should be a bit faster, hopefully. Still not brilliant, is it? But it's not too bad. It will certainly do it good having that service. Okay, so it looks like Daggerwin just finished then for today, so I will just head back to the yard with this and probably finish the video there. Just coming back into the yard now, so I'll just park this trailer up somewhere in the middle here, which shouldn't get too much in the way, and we'll leave it there. I think the sheep are doing alright by the looks of things. How many have we got now? Let's quickly just go and have a look how many sheep we've got over here. I'm not sure whether they're eating the grass in the pasture meadow or whether they're eating the bales. I'm not too sure. But yeah, have a look here how many we've got. 67 sheep. So yeah, that's increasing all the time and significantly increasing our wool. I think Daggerwin must have moved the wool already because there's only half a pallet there. But yeah, the spinnery I'm sure is running fine. Let's check that. The spinnery, yes, it's got wool. Yeah, so I think Daggerwin's moved that across. And that's all looking good. The fabric will be sold in, I think that is April or May. Fabric, where's that? There we go. Yeah, April or May, but April looks like the best month, so that'll be next time as well. In fact, it's already playground. Wow, already pretty good. So yeah, we need to do that. We need to get that taken to the playground. Probably in the next episode, but yeah, we'll leave it there I think for today. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again in the next one.